Hello, Barkers. Master Noobs here with another anime discussion. This time about Clannad. And this is something I watched over the summer recently. I have gotten quite a few good series done this summer, and it was amazing. Seriously, I've seen some really damn good ones in. Alright, looks like my quality is pretty slow today. I don't know why my frames per second is so damn slow. What the fuck, man? Hope this doesn't affect the audio at least. But I'm sorry, my computer is a lot slower now. I need to get it fixed. Hopefully, I can get some faster internet. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my computer faster. But at the moment, there's nothing I can do about it. Hey, like I said, as always with this anime discussion series, there's going to be spoilers. I'm going to be spoiling the series, so if you haven't seen it yet, I recommend you watch it. Seriously, it's one of the best anime I've ever seen. It definitely has made my top 10. But this is also going to include Clannad and Clannad After Story. So if you haven't seen both of those, I recommend you leave. Alright, well, with that out of the way, Clannad was something very interesting to watch. I came into it expecting it to be sad, and I knew that. Even though I was kind of braced for it, I tried to forget all that because I didn't really want to be braced for it. I kind of want to experience it without any knowledge of it. And I didn't have much knowledge of it, other than the fact that it was a super sad anime. And now it started off pretty, I don't know, just kind of like a bit of a depressing tone, I guess you could say, because the main character, after all, was very hopeless at first. He didn't have much hope in life. He didn't really, I don't know, he didn't really enjoy his life very much. And I've seen people like that who, I don't know, who don't find much meaning to life and can be sad or be depressed. And I hate seeing people like that. I mean, no one likes seeing their loved ones sad or anything like that. So it started off with a bit of like a sad undertone. Then you ended up meeting Nagisa, of course, and oh my, I have to say, Nagisa was just an amazing character. I remember hearing some complaints about how Nagisa overall, at least in the first season of Clannad, how she became kind of like a side character for a lot of it because of they were helping out the other characters, trying to include them while sticking to Nagisa. Because after all, Clannad's a visual novel. They obviously have multiple routes and girls you can go. And I really didn't mind that because it really fit Nagisa's personality. I really thought that I could see this happening. It wasn't just necessarily a plot device, having Nagisa being put to the side. She is a very supportive kind of character, and she's someone I can see who'd be willing to take the back seat to help out a friend, and letting Tomoya focus on other people because they're obviously friends, and she wants to help them as well. And as for the whole thing with it being sad, it definitely was. There's no doubt about it. It was an extremely sad anime, especially at some points. But the thing is, everyone talks about how bad After Story is, and don't get me wrong, it was really sad. It was heartbreaking at times. But even though I teared up at some of the scenes, I never really cried or was full on bawling when I saw the two death scenes. I mean, my heart was broken. I was so sad about it, but I didn't full out cry. The only time I ever actually cried was in the Fuko arc in Clannad 1, the first one. I don't know why. To me, I think it's more the fact that, of course, they die, and that's super sad. Death is never a happy topic, but the idea of everybody you know and love forgetting you, she started to fade from their memories, I find that a hell of a lot sadder than death. But the animation is also really good at some at a lot of points. It was very pretty, very bright. A lot of people, I remember my friend himself said that he didn't like Clannad. He couldn't get into it because he found it a bit boring and because of the giant eyes. They honestly, it's pretty cute if you ask me, and you get used to it after a while. It's really not that bad of a thing. And with Clannad, the music track, the whole soundtrack to it, the music was pretty good, I have to say, but it was pretty repetitive, actually. I normally don't pay too much attention to that, but I can't help but notice in this series how, they play back a lot of tracks. Not that they weren't good, they definitely were good, and they fit their scenes. But I feel like it could have done with a bit extra music added. But overall, I was still happy The openings were very good. Definitely like the endings as well. Out of the two, I think I might like the second one better. It feels just like an improved version of the first, but they're both very, very nice songs. And man, I have got to give it to Clannad with their foreshadowing. In the first opening, when I was watching again on YouTube, because I was like, I like listening to the music. It's a great opening. I was looking back and realizing how, like, at the very beginning, they already had Yushio in there. Like, I was so surprised by that. I always wondered who this was and thinking it was like Nagisa as a kid, and we were going to see some backstory on that. But no, it just blew my mind that that was Ushio the whole time. And by the way, for me personally, wants the dub of it. I've seen some of the sub. It's all right. I like it, but I'm a dub guy. I really enjoy watching the dub, the English version. It's a lot easier to relate to and a lot easier to keep track of what's going on when you can understand them, instead of like just reading it off as text. Like no matter how sad someone sounds, the fact that you have to like go down and read it makes it kind of takes some of the immersion away, takes away some of the emotion. But that's personally just me. I don't know. Everyone's different, so. And honestly, my favorite character had to be Fuko at the end of the day. She was funny, she was really cute, and I just grew so damn attached to her. And like it sealed it when like they got rid of her. Dude, I was so sad in Clannad when she was gone. Even if she showed up every once in a while, I was so sad they didn't remember her. And my only major problem with Clannad at the end of the day, when it ended, it was like they never remembered who Fuko was. Sure, she got out, and I was begging for this to happen. I'm so happy that she got out of the hospital, but I'm really upset that they never gained their memories back of her, or that she never remembered them. I guess it's not really necessary, after all said and done, but it still would have been something I really would have liked to see. Maybe, I mean, I'd guess that they would have regained their memories of each other, but that was probably just something off scene, something they didn't really feel was important to show. But still, I absolutely loved Fuko. She was just so adorable, and I really wanted to see like them reconnecting again. I mean, Fuko actually a major part that brought like Tomoya and Nagisa together, which is really nice. That's the thing. And I have to really, I don't even know how to say that. I'm always repeating things, I get that, but it's very interesting. I've seen a lot of high school themed anime. That's a huge theme in all anime. High school is in hundreds of anime, probably thousands. It's always a common theme, but the thing is, they never get too much into high school in them, unless you're watching a slice of life. Even then, I never found many high school anime relatable as a high school student. But the thing is, with Clannad, it went a lot into that. It went a lot into life. Clannad was really impressed me because it's one of the first anime I've ever seen that really felt like real life. That really felt like it was portraying life in a realistic view. It had its ups and downs. It showed the beauty of life, but it also showed how crushing it could be. And it even showed it after high school. And that's really amazing. It was kind of like to mature, grow up, and start to develop and start working. And that's something that's obviously I'm going to relate to and something I found very interesting because I'm going to be in that same situation soon enough. I'm going to be graduating soon. And when that happens, I honestly had some doubts. I definitely had a plan, but it's just like I felt like it was going to be hard. But watching this show, I felt like I learned a lot. It helped me gain some peace of mind about the whole thing, and I feel a lot more happy about my future now. I really enjoyed this show. It was a beautiful thing to watch and had a lot going for it. I see why people like love it so much, why people go so crazy over it. I even know, if you know Scottish Minecraft, his friend Mythsan or Max, his favorite anime was Clannad. That's one of the main things that got me into it. And I have a recording limit now? Oh, fuck's sake. I have 25 seconds to finish this. So I'm sorry, but that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I see if I can stop this recording limit and get it fixed for future episodes. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy, smash the like button and subscribe to get part of the new art today. And I'll see you dudes next time. Thanks again, and fuck, this thing always takes forever to go. All right, 5 seconds. All right, bye.